how do you think the team's doing mentally, emotionally with the losses mounting and all that stuff?
Yeah, I think obviously, the emotions right after the game and on a Monday down, but I thought the energy was good today. I thought we had a good team meeting. I think JG kind of drove home a point that he tried to prove to us after the game. And I thought the energy in our walkthrough today was good. A lot of energy in the building right now. Guys are upbeat, so trending in the right direction.
Does it get harder to flush games when you're losing as much as you are?
Yeah, it definitely does because at some point you just wanted to stop, but yeah, it definitely gets hard. But you got to rely on the guys in the locker room and the coaches for that. I guess that stability of like being able to, just kind of get through it.
What has JG's message been through this?
Just continue to believe in us, and believe in our process, believe in each other. Double down on our work throughout the week, whether that's meeting extra or getting your bodies a little bit healthier. We know with the time that he's given us off and to get our bodies together. So I think it's just been that. Other stuff that I'll keep in house, but for the most part, it's just been along the lines of that.
Is it hard to keep believing in the process?
No, that's all you got. You know what I mean? That's the only thing you can rely on, and find ways to tweak that and try to get better at it.
Have you been in places where they stop believing in the process?
Yeah, I have. Won't name the team, but yeah.
How long did you forget when that happened?
You would be able to tell really fast, based on the product that's being put out there, and you'll just see guys do uncharacteristic things, which I don't think I've seen any of those signs or remotely close to those signs now. So, but yeah, I definitely know what it looks like.
Is that just like a lack of effort that you see? Like, what are those uncharacteristic things?
You just see it. It's just hard. It's kind of like hard to say like how the locker room looks, the product on the field looks, whether that's practice or the game. But you're definitely able to see it, and it's like you can tell guys are already in Cancun or Cabo or something like that.
Having seen that already, what does it mean just to know that the guys are still locked in here? And still
Yeah, man, it's definitely very appreciative. It's been on the team, and that guys are still putting their best foot forward. That speaks to the I guess the relationships that the guys have amongst each other with our coaches. And the belief that we have in that. It may not look like it, but we are trying to do the right things. You may not do it all the time, but guys are trying. And I think as an older player in the league, but also as a quarterback of this team, you grow a lot of appreciation and respect for a lot of those guys because I know it's tough for me, but I'm sure it's tough for a lot of other guys too. So you just want to make sure that you're there for each other.
Last week you said there were the times you come to the sideline, right? You look at the tablet, you go, that had nothing to do with the defense, right? That was us. Did you have a few of those moments?
Yeah. First drive, the first 3 and out had nothing to do with them. One play had something to do with them. And then, I think the drive after we scored, I made a bad throw on the Omaha, on the out to the out. That had nothing to do with those guys, So things like that, I think I had probably 3 of those last game. And it was just I'm looking at and he's like, I don't even know what to tell you. It's us, It's not nothing they did, It's so it was just stuff like that, yeah.
Is it a moving target, or are there different guys at different times?
Oh, no, I just made a bad throw. I made the same throw later in the game, and he completed it, but it's just more I just made a bad throw that play.
Only a couple sacks given up this past game. What are you seeing out of the offensive line and some of the guys that are filling in?
Yeah, definitely a level of appreciation for those guys for sure. With the lot of moving parts and the strain that those guys did versus a front like that, who's I think got 2 players in the top 10 in sacks in the league, and you give up 3 and 2 of them were cover sacks. I think it's very, it's one of those things where it's you look at the record and it's damn, man, we keep losing, but you try to find the wins, and that's one of them. It's a lot of moving parts versus a very good team, very good defensive line, number 1 ranked defense, pass the ball 40 sometimes, and you only give up really 1 real sack. That's hats off to those guys, man. That's hard to do in this league, and I think they answered the bell and did it to a very high level, and I'm sure the Texans thought the same thing.
I know you don't want to get sacked ever, but do you treat coverage sacks any differently than other sacks?
Yeah, that's not on them. That's on me or the I could throw the ball away or do something else, but that's not on the line. I try to explain that to them. They don't want to hear it, but yeah.
How big of a challenge is Atlanta this week?
Tough. I mean, at one point they were the #1 ranked defense in the league. I think they're doing a really good job with the guys that they have in there. They do a lot of different things that kind of mess with the quarterback's eyes. They got very good players at same as last week at all 3 levels. I think they're coached very well because a lot of those guys are asked to do a lot of different things, and they got playmakers on in the back end of their group. So I think they're very, very good defense. We got to be on our P's and Q's.
When you say mess with your eyes, what do you mean?
Yeah, as far as disguising, and if this guy's blitzing, and they're all blitzing, and different guys playing at different positions, and still getting to the same, the same spots as on the paper where they're supposed to be. So, just got to be very disciplined.
At one point, Will Anderson was deployed to slow down Trey McBride last week. I mean, what does it say about? Yeah, he hit him off the line of scrimmage. What does it say about Trey that he's still able to find success with being such a vocal point of the opposing defense?
I didn't know they did that. Well, they didn't do a good job of it. I mean,
Well, just on one play, he kind of hit
did he
him.
still catch it?
No.
Damn, Trey. Yeah, I mean, he makes it work, man. I didn't even know, like, it's like you don't even realize that he's going off until at the end. It's like, dang, Trey went off again. And it's more, you hear more of that than you hear, like, dang, I felt Trey get off. It's like more of like, damn, I thought I just threw the ball 5 times and he just had 5 catches, and then I knew he had 2 touchdowns. And but it's just very impressive to see week in and week out the different ways that teams try to, take advantage, take him away, or negate some of the plays that we try to create for him, and he just finds a way to do it, man. It's crazy. Like they were getting frustrated with their guys last week, and like, man, stop 85, and it was just hard for him, I guess.
You played with Gronk. I mean, is there any similarities between those two?
I think I had 5 plays with Gronk, so I didn't play with Gronk. But as far as like watching, I think the knack to catch the ball at different, angles, and always make it look like it was a perfect throw. Me and Drew Peskin talk about that all the time. It's like you never see a bad throw to Trey. You always just see good catches. I think that's a very good characteristic that he has.
When you hear teams say that, like, we need to stop 85, regardless of how the game's going, what is it? Do you laugh? Do you smile? Like, you can't?
I'm like, damn, man, I hope they don't. But then I just trust Trey, and I'm just like, I mean, obviously after a while you kind of like look at the tablet and you're like, how are they trying to do it, and then like the picture becomes a little bit more clear, and then you're able to manipulate it a little bit. But for the most part, I mean, they say they want to. It's just hard to do it, and like I said, I have the easy part of just finding them and throwing them the ball, and like I said, he just makes bad throws look like good catches,
When you're scanning pre-snap, when you look over there, do you see a variety of different things they're doing? Is that always something?
Yeah, I definitely saw the play where they got him off the line of scrimmage. I saw a play where they put the defensive end outside of him and then put the safety inside of him and tried to force him to go to the D end so that they can get another little chip on him. And I see it, and I'm just like, well, Trey's out of this read, and then all of a sudden Trey pops in my vision and he's open. And so, yeah, I mean, some of the plays are made for Trey and some of the plays aren't. It's just he makes more plays than we kind of expect sometimes too.
How good are his hands, just pass catching? And how often can you say a tight end is like in the same caliber as a receiver in terms of
I mean, his hands are bigger than mine, I think. And I mean, you just like, if you like dap him up, you're like, God dang, like I feel like less of a man a little bit because his hand like swallows yours up. But I think the thing is his hands are like, he has soft hands when the ball is coming around him, so that like every catch is like not a hard catch, and his ability to manipulate his body and as running full speed and stop, or push off on somebody and stop and catch the ball. I won't say push off, that sounds bad right now. But use his body in short areas and be able to stick his hands out there and catch it, I think is very impressive, you know what I mean? And at falling to the ground or getting tackled and getting pushed out of bounds, like he finds a way to get his hands in the right spot to catch the ball.
I'm sure you were focused on watching your film the last couple of days, but did you have a chance to watch what Phillip did?
Oh, for sure. I mean, soon as it's gonna sound so bad, but I just had to watch. But as soon as I got off the field, I kind of pulled it up on my phone just because I just wanted to watch. Yeah. I mean, I thought he played well, you know. And I hate to say like barring not playing for 5 years, he played well. They were winning the game with 42 seconds to go, like versus a really good defense, versus a really good team on the road in that environment. I mean, that's what you want. You know what I mean? I don't care who was at quarterback. You know, I thought he played really well, you know. And it was I was nervous a little bit when I seen people getting close to him because I wanted to tackle him. But and then I saw him like start talking trash and getting up, and I was like, all right, he's fine. He's back to normal.